Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we have got a new Costco dessert for you. This one is from the Costco bakery, so it's the kind that they make themselves, and this is the Costco mini raspberry cakes with buttercream icing. It's a 6-pack for $8.99, which makes it about $1.50 per mini cake, which these are really just like jumbo cupcakes. And we have reviewed, I do believe, like every variety of the mini cake that they've come out with, and it's pretty hit or miss. Now, with all of that being said though, I do want to say before we get started, the disclaimer that we always have to say now, and that is that Costco, each individual store, makes most of these things themselves. And so your Costco may make it really amazing, ours may suck, vice versa. But keep that in mind.
And keep this in mind. We have a lot of family-owned bakeries that make cakes and all this kind of stuff every morning, and whatever they don't sell, they throw out.
Yes.
Okay, so a lot of the time, if I'm gonna buy stuff like this, I'm not gonna buy it from Sam's Club or, Costco or Walmart or Target.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to my local bakery that makes it fresh, so that way I have a really good cake, pie, whatever, right? So I also got to put that out there, because every now and then we get some fool who's like, this is the best cake ever, F you don't know what you're talking about, etc., etc. You know what? I do know what I'm talking about, so F you.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I gotta say, I think that this looks great.
It does look great. Now here's an issue I have.
What?
I don't like all the icing on top.
Oh, favorite part.
I like a thin layer of icing. And
No.
you know what I would prefer? They take all this icing and they just spread
Wrap it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know
Because I
what?
don't, when you're eating it, because most people are gonna hold it and eat it. and
Who's
it's
gonna hold it and eat that? This is a fork item.
Guys.
Perhaps, but
okay.
then they get whatever they get.
Yeah.
I think that this should have twice as thick of icing on the top. Like, the thickness of the cake should be the thickness of the icing, and then they should also put some around the edges.
Because especially on something like this, I think the star here is
The icing.
the cake. And the icing is just, the co-star here, right?
Wow.
So guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
Let's try this out. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up right again, thumbs down we would not. So for me, this is a big thumbs up. This thing is really freaking good. I'm shocked here. I'm gonna say something. I think this is, out of all these mini cakes that Costco has done, I think this is the best. The frosting, like I said, don't really care for it. I think being on top, it's just too much. It's very sweet. I just need a little bit. I think the star in this is the actual cake. It's very soft, it's pillowy, and here's the best freaking part, man. The inside has raspberry and raspberry, what is that?
Kind of almost like mushed raspberries, like almost like a, what would you call it, a compote or something?
Really freaking good. They did a great job on this because it's not very filling. The cake, that is, it's not too sweet, just very decadent. The icing, I just, scraped it off.
And I scraped it right back into my mouth.
It's very sweet, but if you like icing, I think you'll love the whole package because everything is really good here. I'm gonna say everything because the icing, I'm sure I'm like the minority here that doesn't like a lot of icing, but overall, good product, thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. I'm very shocked by that. Very, very shocked. For me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. I agree wholeheartedly with everything except the icing remarks, because that's just weird. But this is by far and away the best Costco mini cake ever. Period. End of story. This could possibly be one of their best desserts ever. End of story. This is amazing. I feel like this redeemed all of their other really kind of shitty desserts that they've had, because Costco, they love to put out a dessert, but they don't always love to put out a great dessert. And a lot of them just aren't worth the hype. This one, amazing. The actual cake part itself, very soft and pillowy. And then the frosting. The frosting is amazing. It is a buttercream frosting, but it also has that raspberry flavor to it, which is just great. I also like the little white chocolate shavings on top because it gives it a little bit of texture. I would, however, like to retract my statements about how much icing there should be, because this is insanely sweet. I feel like they could walk back the sugar a little bit on there, because if this was like double thick icing, that's a one-way ticket to tummy ache town. That's just not gonna happen. But as it is, it's good, but it's a lot. Like, it's a lot of icing. I do think that it might actually work better if you did kind of like scrape it down the sides and everything, so that each bite didn't have quite so much icing, which I hate to say, but overall, this is like a phenomenal dessert. Best ever.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.